Because he's smashing hard. Okay, if I just try to bring this in, I'm probably not going to get it. Okay, so if I frame here and I reframe, now it's really hard for him to push back down and come in to collect that. Okay, so and then from here I can bring this one in, and then now I have my double underhooks. All right. So this is where everything starts. Okay. Number one, we go 2 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Now sometimes these guys are really strong and hard-headed, and they don't want to give it up to you. So I use that little bone here to start like grinding on his face. Okay, it'll move it, and then eventually we're here, here, here. All right, then we're here. Now, once we get our double underhooks, we have 3 options. Okay, of how I want to move this guy's body. Okay, right now his hips are low. They're really low. They're heavy on me. Okay, he's trying to pass. Right, so I got to start moving his base around. Right. What I want to do first is I'm going to put my hand on his hips. Okay, and I'm going to whip him up by bringing my lockdown straight up and then dropping it towards his base. Okay, so my hands go on his hips. I bring the lockdown straight up and I look to drop it towards his base. All right. Now, I don't want to do this, okay, bringing my knees to my chest, because look how loose the instep is now, okay? So, the control I lost. Sometimes guys are in the moment and they're like doing stuff like that, and they put themselves in a knee slice, okay, because their lockdown became weak, all right? So, we have to focus on our lockdown and make sure it stays strong. I mean, we've already gotten double underhooks, okay? So we're already in a great position right now. My hands are either going to go on his hips or in his armpits. Okay? Sometimes guys are really heavy and you can't just pick them up. So you got to look for the leverage. Right? So the leverage would be here and you're already bringing them above you. Look at my lockdown. It's still locked out. It's not loosening up. I'm not bringing my knees to my chest. It's locked out. And then now I can bring it out to the side. Okay? That's 2. Now number 3, we'll be here. We got our double underhooks, and sometimes even this doesn't work. Okay, but we have underhooks. How strong are underhooks? Very strong. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to swim under his leg and get an underhook of his leg and just bring him out. All right, we call that the ghost whip up. Okay, so we're either going to get our double underhooks. The hands are on the waist, drop towards the base. My opponent base is out, he doesn't just fall over. Or my hands are in his armpit, bring him above me, I want his hips above me, and then I drop him out to the side. And notice my hand is reaching around his lower back. It's not up here, it's not over here. It's reaching the lower back and it's palm away. It's not palm towards. Because if it's palm towards me, I'm giving him a little pillow to rest on. I don't want this guy to be comfortable. So I go palm away, and that palm away is going to drive this blade right into his floater rib. Okay? And my hands come together, my ear to chest. And this is where we'll stop. Okay? One more time. Real quick. So we jaws alive. We build our frame. We get our double underhooks. And depending on which whip up you want, we whip him up and bring him out to his base. Far arm reaches, palm away, gable grip. Wizard. Guy on top whizzers and throws in a nice posture. He's not on his elbow. He's not on his forehead. He's not laying flat on the ground. Flat, just lay flat. You know what I mean? Like, what's that going to do for any of us? Nothing, right? So the guy on top's got a job to do as well. I still have my lockdown. I'm not loose here. Okay, I still have all of this the whole time. Right? My lockdown's not a triangle. My ankles are together. You got this?
Yes.
That's right.